up, you guys? My name is Ashley and thank you for tuning in to my tutorial. Today I'm going to be doing a Christmas holiday look. If you want to go ahead and learn how to create this look, please go ahead and continue to watch. Okay guys, so I already have my foundation on. For foundation I use the Marc Jacobs Remarcable foundation, and I use this in the shade, let's focus that, I use this in the shade beige. So I'm starting off with my foundation. After my foundation I'm going in with my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dipbrow pomade, and I'm going to be using medium brown, and I'm gonna take my Anastasia eyebrow brush as well. I've been using it for so long that it doesn't even have a name on it anymore, but I'm just gonna dip this in my Dipbrow. I'm just going to start by outlining. Sorry if you guys see my mirror. I'm gonna start by brushing my eyebrows out first, more than anything. That's like the super important. Brush them out. And I like to start my eyebrows from the top down, like so. So now this is when I go to at the bottom of it. So I brush my hairs upwards to blend in with all that I already did. Okay, and then that's when I go under. I'm going back in, and now I'm going to actually fill in my eyebrow. You see all those sparse areas? I'm going to fill those in. First I'm going to brush it out. Try to get that product to go everywhere. Now I begin to fill in that eyebrow. Alright guys, so that's how that is looking. I am filling it out little by little. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eyebrow off of camera. Okay guys, so I'm done with this eyebrow off. I did this eyebrow off of camera. I'm done with concealer. This is my most difficult eyebrow, which is why I did it off of camera. So now I'm gonna fix this one real quick. I'm gonna go in with concealer. For concealer to clean them out, I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Yes, okay. And I'm also going to use my crown brush, my oval concealer, the C224. It looks like this. Let me clean that up for y'all. Oh my god. So rude of me. I'm gonna be using this oval concealer. It is from Crown Brushes, and I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer, putting it in the back of my hand like I already did with my other eyebrow, and then I just start lightly in the middle and start dragging down. So when it comes to the top of my eyebrow, I go ahead and dip the brush with the side of the brush, because I lightly do it. I just go boom. I just do enough to clean it, but I don't go too ham on it, and I just brush it out like so. Okay, so now that I have both of my eyebrows done and ready to go, I am now going to start off with my eyes. So since we're going to like a Christmas holiday look, you know what I mean, something you can wear cute for Christmas, I am going to do Christmas colors. For this specific look, I am going to use two palettes. I'm going to use my Pinky Rose Transition palette. Let's open that up. Look how beautiful this palette is. I fell in love with this. I got this at my local beauty store. And I'm also going to be using my Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. Her second one, of course, because I had her, well, technically her first one, because the first one, yeah, basically her first one, because the other palette was a what was it? Oh, it was a Jaclyn Hill Favorites. Yes. Okay, so alright, so in order for me to start with my eyes, I am going to prime my eyes. I use the Tarte concealer. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend that into my eye with my beauty blender, and do the same thing with the other eye. So now that my eyes are all set and primed, I'm going to take the Rcma No Color powder right there. So I have some powder, and I'm just going to set my eyes with that. I'm going to now take the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to take these two shades right here. I'm going to be taking the Morphe M502, and I'm just going to start putting that all over my eye. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Alright, so now I'm going to take my Pinky Rose Cosmetics, the Transition palette, and I'm going to go ahead and start with this one in the middle. Tap the excess off. And I'm going to kind of concentrate only on my crease right now. And I'm just deepening up my crease area with that. I'm now going to take Sunny. I'm going to take Sunny, and I'm going to take the Morphe M433 brush. I'm going to be taking Sunny, and I'm going to again keep focusing on my crease. I'm going to bring this a little bit lower this time though. And I'm going to focus it, and I'm going to drag it out. Again, focusing it on the crease, but this time I'm bringing it a little bit down. And I'm just going to blend that out. Alright guys, so now that that is blended out, again, don't be scared to blend. You have to blend for a freaking hour, then blend for an hour. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go back in with deeper colors. Okay, I'm still remaining with my transition palette from Pinky Rose Cosmetics. I am now going to take Dream. I'm going to take Dream, which is right here. Beautiful, like pinkish mauve color, purplish. And I am now going to take Yes Girl. And I'm going to be putting that all over this beautiful brush. And I'm going to focus this on the outer corner of my eye crease area. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. Doing the same thing to my other eye. Took my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I went into with these red shades right here, just a little bit, and I added that little bit up in my crease to blend out, just so I can start seeing the burgundy. I'm going to take just my regular Morphe M502 brush again, my fluffy brush, and I'm going to take those two light transitional colors that I was using at the beginning. I'm just going to use that again to blend everything out up top. Alright y'all, so it should, at this time it should be looking something like this. I'm going to take Plum. You see that Plum is like that purplish deep burgundy, and I'm going to mix that. I'm going to use my Morphe M441, and I'm going to use that plum color, and I'm also going to be using my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be going with this shade. So I'm going to be using both of those shades together, and I'm going to go lower in my crease. And I'm going to go back in with my brush just to make sure that everything is blended out properly. You don't want to have ever harsh lines. Now that I'm done with this, I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm done with the creasing area. I'm done with all that. I'm going to end with concealer. I'm going to clean this up because we are going to add a green. And I'm just going to start low and bring it up high. I'm just gonna pat that concealer in because I don't want it to get everywhere. I want it to stay where it is. So once I get right here, what I do is I blend inwards. I am now going to go ahead and set that area with just a light color. Alright, so now that I went ahead and set that, I'm going to go in with the color green from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to be using, not the teal colors, I'm going to be using this one right here. And I'm just going to take a flat, fluffy brush for that. I bought this one at Target. And I'm going to drag that along the whole way down. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. I'm going to go ahead and go in with glitter, and I'm going to be using alright guys, so now I'm going to go in with that glitter. I'm going to be using the Lit Cosmetics Vegas glitter. Alright, so when it comes to my glitter, since I want a super precise one, I'm going to be taking just a Wet n Wild liner brush. It is from one of their colored eyeliners, and I'm just going to use that to apply my liquid glitter. And for the glue, I'm going to be using the Graftobian Liquid Skin Sparkle. Alright, so what I'm going to first do, I'm going to dip that in the liquid sparkle from Graftobian, and then I'm going to roll it around in my glitter. And I'm just going to apply that on the crease of my eye. And I'm going to let that dry. And now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Alright guys, so at this time, this is how it should be looking. Alright guys, so I wanted to do this on camera. I only have one lash on right now, but I'm going to go in with my black liner from Marc Jacobs, and I'm going to line my lash line. Alright guys, so now I'm back. I'm done with my eyelashes. Alright guys, so now I'm going to complete the face. I am officially done with my eyes. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my concealer. I already had my foundation on from the beginning of the video. Alright guys, so now I'm going to continue in with my concealer. I am going to go in with my, let's see what concealer I want to use today. I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm going to mix it with my NYX. I'm going to be using these two. I'm using the NC20 in MAC, and I am using the CW04 in the NYX concealer. I'm going to just start concealing. And this is where you kind of clean up your eyeshadow as well. So as you guys can see, I just brought that down. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. And I'm also going to cream contour. I'm going to cream contour with the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour. And I'm just going to take, this is my favorite brush to use. It's a Morphe E22, like so. And I'm going to blend all of that out. Alright guys, and now I'm going to go ahead and bake a little bit with my Rcma No Color Powder. So, and I'm going to now bronze since I already have this powder on here. And I'm going to go ahead and take my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. And now that I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and blend out the excess powder with the same brush. I'm now going to just bake a little bit under my cheekbones. Alright, so while that is baking, I'm going to go in with my favorite M433 Morphe brush, and I'm just going to add eyeshadow under my eye. Alright, so I'm done with my under eyes. I am now going to brush off that excess powder that I have on my face. So for my inner corner, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to kind of mix this teal with a lighter color up here. Alright y'all, and since I am going for a Christmas look, you know my lips are going to be red. So let me go ahead and use the, let's see what this is, the Mega Matte 714 from Urban Decay. Alright guys, and this is the final look. I went ahead and just did that holiday look I said I was. I added the gold, I went ahead and used the green and that burgundy color, and of course I ended that with a red lip for these holidays. I just want to thank you guys for staying tuned and watching, and if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I can't wait to make more.